Hey everyone, I have this new LG DLHC5502 heat pump dryer, and the maintenance on it is quite a bit different than a standard tumble dryer. On a standard tumble dryer, really all you gotta do is worry about the filter and then the vent, making sure both of those things are clean and they operate for a long time. This is a bit different because there's no vent, so how you take care of it is going to vary quite a bit. And I want to show you how to take care of this so you get the 12 to 15 year lifespan out of it that LG claims the average lifespan is on it. And there's a secret hidden mode in here called the condenser cycle. It's not the drum care cycle, it's a totally different one that I want to show you how to activate and get on your unit so you can run that cycle to make it last even longer, to clean the most difficult parts of it by itself. So let me show you all the different ways to maintain it, and again, that secret mode. After you remove your clothes, you want to remove and clean this first filter after every load. Simply pull it out of the dryer. And to do a quick cleaning, pull the filter apart by pressing the middle and separating. Use your hands to wipe the lint out of the filter. Note that in the middle there is a removable strip that also needs removed and cleaned. There will be more lint to clean underneath it once you have that strip removed. Once you have all the segments done, reassemble the filter, put it back in your dryer. But where I think a lot of people are going to miss cleaning is that there's actually two filters here. First, remove the first filter that we just cleaned. There's a second outer filter hiding behind the filter that we had just pulled out. You remove it by pulling on the tab and the whole housing will come out. I have quite a bit of lint buildup here. This needs cleaned between every 10 and 15 loads. With that filter out, there is a tab on each side of the unit. You need to press in on each side to split the filter in half. When you have that, you can access the middle of the filter and wipe out the lint that has been stuck on the filter. You can use your hands or a vacuum cleaner. To reassemble this outer filter, just snap the unit together on the tabs that we took apart and it should lock. When reinserting this outer filter, make sure not to jam them in place with hard force. There are magnets resting on the filter housings that could get dislodged if you press them in too hard. They should fit snugly into place and easily, but only go in one way. I know we keep talking about these filters, but after about every 20 to 30 loads, take both of them out and just simply run them under hot water at your sink. This should be done with really any mesh filter on any dryer or air conditioner you have. Over time, dryer sheets, fabric softeners, detergents, and more will get trapped on these kinds of filters even after they look clean. The only way to remove the unseen gunk is hot water. I would clean both the inner and outer filter at the same time in just one go, and it will keep high airflow going through your unit to make it run faster and better. When you have them cleaned, it's also very important that you let these units dry fully after you've ran water over them. Otherwise, you could get lint and gunk buildup on the moist spots when you run the dryer normally. Finally, with those filters out, one thing that you can do after every 1 to 3 months is vacuum the lint housing out. Over time, you could get buildup that is not cleaned through the normal filter maintenance, and while we have both filters out, you can clean this. Also, you could just run your vacuum cleaner over this after every few loads just to clean the tops done without cleaning the filters. Also, make sure you don't have any clothes in the drum when you do this because the clothes could fall through the lint housing and it has a spring on it and it could hide the fact that the clothes are down there and you would get hidden moldy underwear for the rest of your life. Now let's clean the coils that actually help dry your clothes. Your need to clean these will vary a lot, so only clean them as needed, but I would check every 2 to 3 months. Press your finger on the top of this housing to open it, then pivot these blue tabs towards the middle, then pull the middle piece to open the housing to access the coils. Inside, you can inspect the coils for any lint or debris that could be stuck that wasn't cleaned by the manual or automatic cycles on the unit. You could use a coil brush or vacuum cleaner to remove the lint from these coils. Again, you only want to do this as needed. It could be more or less depending on your unique circumstances. Now, to get the condenser coil cover back into place, angle the cover into place. It will only snap in one way. You'll look at the caution symbol. It should face upwards to where it's legible. Once in place, pivot the blue tabs back in and it will lock the cover to ensure it's snugly in place. Make sure it's flush and there are not any gaps, otherwise water could leak out. Then simply press the cover housing back and it will snap or pop into place. Finally, let's use the UI to do some maintenance steps. Turn your LG dryer on and rotate the dial to the drum care setting and press start. This will run a nearly 3-hour cycle and it will use the heat pump to heat up the inside of the dryer without any close, and what this does will rip out any moisture that could cause bad odors that would hide where water is pooling in your unit, mold, things of that nature. Again, make sure there are no clothes in the unit when you do this. Finally, let's install the secret condenser care mode to wash the condenser system and then show you how it operates. From the interface, you need to find and press the option button that is on the right side of the dryer. Once you press the option button, rotate the dial to show the cycle edit list and press the check mark to enter the mode. Once you are inside the edit mode, scroll down until you find the condenser care mode. Remember, condenser care, not drum care. Highlight it and press the check mark button and it will activate. Then you'll press the back arrow button and it will show that the mode has been saved, and you should have 11 or 12 options to choose from now on the main menu, and it should be on the list near the end. And when you finally activate this, it will take an hour to run. Now, you could also use the LG Think app and just go to useful features, manage cycle, and then add it this way as well, as in addition to looking at any other mode on the unit that you could install. But before you actually run the condenser care cycle, you need to do a few things. Open the dryer door and remove both filters from the unit. Then you want to load 1 liter of water into the filter housing. Make sure just to use water only, not any liquids. They do not say you have to use distilled water, but given the nature of the system, I would probably use distilled water just to be safe. Slowly pour it into the filter housing. Make sure that the housing has been cleaned recently. As per LG, anything over 1.5 liters of water can cause the unit to flood. For reference, 1 liter is the size of 2 regular 16-ounce bottles of water. Also note that LG doesn't mention if you do need to keep the filters in or out when you run this condenser care cycle. I will note that it can run without them, but I would put them back in so you do not forget them later. With all of this done, go ahead and run the condenser care mode. This will use the water that you poured in to wash the coils of the machine and anything else inside the housing to make a full flush of the system. Make sure the drain pump is installed somewhere to vent the water. It will flush everything out slowly, along with any of the garbage over the next hour. You can even just watch the water and see how nasty it was, but that's of course optional. It could otherwise just go in your standpipe. Finally, one other thing to consider over the very, very long term is cleaning the entire dryer out, including the coils on the inside. The unit's not very hard to take fully apart. What I would be concerned about is stripping it apart and ensuring the roller wheels are clean behind the plastic bulkhead, and also taking the condenser cover off and cleaning the coils manually. Now, I'm only estimating when I say that you should do this every 2 to 5 years, but I think if you really wanted this system to last as close to forever as possible, you would do this maybe once or twice in the system's lifespan and vacuum the coils behind the blue coils and check for blockages in the blower housing system as well as other areas. I will have a video on how to strip this down to take care of this in the future at some point. These are all the tips and tricks I would have to maintain this type of LG heat pump dryer. These tips should help you and allow you to have a unit that runs for a very long time, but if it doesn't, I will have videos on parts replacement soon. Have a great day.